Hello everyone and welcome to NextGuard Lab, where we break down tech tools and techniques in simple practical ways. If you haven't subscribed or liked any of our videos, I will encourage us to like and subscribe. Thank you. I also want to remind us that whatever we do here is for educational purpose only, and they are done in controlled environments. The tool I'll be identifying today is the network mapper, and the network mapper is a tool which many hackers and cyber professionals use for reconnaissance. So let's go on. The tool network mapper is an open source tool that can be installed on different operating systems. It can be installed on Windows, it can be installed on Kali Linux or the Linux environments, and it can also be installed on the Mac OS or iOS versions. Today, I'll be emphasizing more on the Kali Linux mode of using Nmap. For the Windows, Nmap is required to be downloaded on the Windows version, and the same is also required on the Mac or Mac version operating systems. But for Kali Linux, it is already pre-installed, so it is much more easier to use. Okay, so let me briefly show you how to install Nmap on your Windows. Okay, so I come to my browser on Windows and I search Nmap, or I search Nmap download, and as you can see over here, I click on this. So please be reminded that Nmap stands for network mapper. Okay, and on this page you can see we have the Windows, Mac OS, the Linux, and any other operating systems of your choice. So I'm going to click on the Windows. Now on the Windows you will see the latest stable release of the self installer, so you can click on that and download the file. Okay, now for other Linux operating system sources, they can be downloaded from here, but for the task we are going to be doing, we don't need to download any of this. Okay, another tool we'll be using in this task is our Metasploitable tool, which is a vulnerable machine that grants us access to perform cybersecurity tasks on. So we'll give it a period of time to load up, and when we log in, we'll be able to do some little tasks. So before we go ahead there, before the Metasploitable fully loads, let's go ahead and see where we can identify the Nmap on our Kali Linux. So there are two ways you can identify Nmap on your Kali Linux. One is through the application, and two is on your terminal. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you get it through the application. You click here and search Nmap, and when you search Nmap, you can see this application. If you click on it, it starts up your environment. Okay, it starts up on your terminal, and as you can see on the terminal, you can see it is written saying nmap-h, which um, which actually discusses about you know nmap and the functions that can be done on nmap. Okay, so that is one. Another way you can use nmap is by typing it yourself, writing nmap space -h, then enter. So doing this, you can see gives the same result as when we clicked on the application. Okay, so let me check. Okay, the metasploitable is available. Okay, so before I go ahead with scanning, I will want to discuss more on the um, on ways you can use nmap. Okay, so let me use previous terminal. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so under nmap-h, the -h stands for what we call help. Okay, so this gives you a breakdown of what you can use or do with nmap. Okay, so for the first task, we have host discovery. Okay, so host discovery is identifying more information about the target. Okay, to see if the target is active or not active, and even gives an avenue to know like, okay, the target is inactive, you can still probe or ping to get information. Okay, and we have some commands. We have the -sl, which lists scan, the -sn, which ping scan. Okay, we won't be doing much, but I'll be touching some basic parts today. Hopefully, we'll be able to do more. On the scanning techniques, we have the -ss, the -st, the -sa, which stands for the TCP and the CYN connect, or the acknowledge ACK, sorry, the Windows and the rest. And you have the -su, which focus more on UDP scans. Okay. Then we have the port specification. So this is actually focusing on identifying the ports you want to scan. So basically, when you use the normal nmap, then your target IP address, you get a basic 1000 port scan. So you get information from the first 1000. So if you want to now select your range, you want to do more than 1000, you want to keep it to a particular port, you want to keep it to a particular range, this is where it falls under. So you can see port specification and scan order. Then we have the service version, which probes open ports to determine service and versions information. We have the script scan, operating detection systems. Okay, this goes as far as trying to identify the operating system that particular IP address is being hosted on. Okay, and I think even ways of evading firewalls. So these other parts are like advanced ways of evading, are like advanced um, you know, tasks done on Nmap. Yes, so Nmap is a very good tool for scanning, but at the same time, um, it is also good for defensive mechanisms in the cybersecurity space. So let's kick on the basic commands we have. So the website we are getting Nmap from has given us an avenue to always use their own website for our task. Okay, looking for where there may be statement. Okay, this is about Nmap. It says Nmap is a free and open source utility network discovery and security auditing tool, and is used by many systems and network administrators, and also finds it useful for tasks such as network inventory, managing service, and upgrading schedules. Okay, so let's go ahead with our task. So, okay, let me see. Scan, scan. Okay, so this website scanme.nmap.org is a website given to us by Nmap to perform all our tests on. So as you can see, it says hello and welcome to scanme.nmap.org, a service provided by Nmap Security Scanning Project. We set up this machine to help folks learn about Nmap and also to test and make sure that their Nmap installation or internet connection is working properly. Authorized to scan this machine with Nmap or other port scanners. Try not to harm the server too hard, and if you scans in a day is fine, but don't scan 100 times a day or use the site to test your SSH brute force password cracking tool. So they are inviting us to use their website, and it's good because this gives you know, ethical hackers and cyber beginners avenue to test their skills. Okay, so since ScanMe has given us the opportunity to use their website, Metasploitable is also a vulnerable machine that we can always use. So I am going to do this task two ways. The first, I'll try my best to do some scan on IP address, which is Metasploitable IP address. Then I will do some other scans on a website. So you can see that we do it both on IP address and website. Follow me. So before I go ahead, I'm going to come to my Metasploitable. Okay, and I'm going to type ifconfig to get my IP address. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead on my Kali Linux too. And I'm going to type nmap, then my Metasploitable IP address. Nmap. Okay, so as you can see, the first 1000 ports was scanned using Nmap. and as you can see, it was only able to reveal 23 open ports, and the remaining 977 are identified as closed. Now, these other ports are what are being identified as open, and you can see their services are being exposed also. So this is also part of reconnaissance phase, and also identifying the MAC address of the system that's actually what hosts this IP address. So we have Oracle VirtualBox, the virtual NIC. So it's believed that this is my metasploitable. Okay, here that is a basic scan, and that basic scan is to you know get information about my target, possible open ports and non-open ports. The next command is nmap --f, then my target IP address, so this -f stands for a fast scan, so it's to gather intel faster than the normal scan, but you notice the results are still the same as the previous one. Okay, the next scan is going to be scanning a particular port or trying to identify a particular port. So that says nmap space -p. -p stands for port, and the IP address you want to the port number you're actually looking for. Let me see, 443 25 24. Okay, don't let me do too much. Let me do just one. Then dot 26.42.169. Okay, so what I'm basically doing is I'm trying to identify just one port. Okay, and at the end you can see that yes, the port is active and the service is HTTP. Then I can go ahead and do the same for more ports. So as you can see, there is a result on those ports. So port 24 is closed and it is a private mail service. So this is telling me that it's possible that it is not active at all. Okay, port 25 is actually open and it is an SMTP. There is a communication. Port 80 open and working. Then port 443 is closed and it is HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. So this is, and for the closed, there's a possibility that there are firewalls embedded in them. That is why they are saying closed. So remember I said nmap can easily be flagged by all these websites because they know it is an open source tool that anybody can use. So if you start using it, fine, it's going to give you results, but that doesn't mean the server or website you are trying to scan doesn't note that you are using nmap to scan them. So like that. So if you are going to be doing much more advanced, you will be needing a mode of staying much more stealthy, you know, or getting more tools that can help you with that. So we've done to scan a specific port and for other specific ports. So what we can also do is to perform host discovery, okay, which is to identify maybe what operating system is this website or IP address loaded on. So we type nmap space -sn sn 10.7.6. So our host discovery is used to identify if the website is active or not. So as you can see, the host is up. So to check for operating systems, I know I made a mistake earlier, I think. We use -o 10.26.42.169, and here I think we get the operating system. So this does a major 1000 port scan. At the same time, it tells us, okay, this is the device type. It's a general purpose system and it is running under the Linux 2.6. And the operating system, as you can see, is a Linux kernel. The operating system details is the Linux, and the network distance was 1 up. So this has given us a detailed information telling us that this environment, Metasploitable, is in relation to Linux environment. Okay. Yeah. And that is that on the IP address. So I'm going to do the same on the scanme nmap.org website. So I'm going to start by typing nmap space scanme.nmap.org. Then enter. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. So on this, you can see that the result we got on scanme.nmap.org is different from the result we got when scanning an IP address of Metasploitable. Please also understand that Metasploitable is a vulnerable machine automatically, so it does not it has more vulnerability compared to scanme.nmap.org. Okay, so over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open ports. Okay, no, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 open ports, 2 filtered, but we're able to identify 7 ports in total, and the remaining 993 are closed. Okay, and each of those services have what they offer. So we're going to try the next one, nmap space -f, then scanme.nmap.org. So you can see it says the host seems down if it's really up for blocking ping probes. So remember I said that some of these websites can flag some of those tasks. So let's try nmap space hyphen 80 space scan me dot nmap dot org. Sorry, that's wrong. Nmap space hyphen p port 80 scanme.nmap. And as you can see, it is open and the host is up. Okay, so we can try for, since it says we can only get 7, let's see if we can get other ports aside port 80. So type nmap p 80 443 25 135 135 225. Okay, scan me nmap. Okay, so as you can see that the result we got this time says that we have from the 1 2 3 4 5 ports, we have port 25, which is SMTP, is filtered, meaning there's a firewall that can be there that is fully functional. Okay, so we cannot fully identify if that port is open or closed, so we assume there's a firewall there. Then we have port 80, which is open HTTP, and we have port 135, which is closed. The MSRPC, and we have the port 225, which is also closed and it is an unknown service, and the port 443, which is also closed, having HTTPS. Note that some of these websites that are closed to can have firewalls embedded in them, okay, that can even manipulate to say they are closed. Okay, so we're going to clear that. Okay, so we're going to perform host discovery. I know that sm scan me.nmap, and we have the host is up. Okay, let's go ahead and check the operating system. Scan nmap. Oh, sorry, that command is wrong. Okay, so as you can see, the result we got here, it says the general purpose router giving us certain ports. Then you can see just guessing. Please note that some of these informations, they are not they might not be 100%, but they give results that are, you know, how will I put it? That you can also, do more research on, and they can give you possibly, the right information you're looking for. So I won't say it's 100% correct, but they can still give you some valid information. So you can see it says the website is hosted on a Linux environment and the MikroTik router operating system. And you can see Linux kernel, MikroTik, Linux. Or if you did an aggressive scan, you have gotten Linux also, MikroTik. So there's nothing much. All they just use Linux and MikroTik systems. So that is that. Okay, so a little tip, let's try an aggressive scan. Use Nmap space -a, scan me Nmap. Oh. So the aggressive scan is to push more, okay, to push more scans out. It's like making the scan much more aggressive to gather more information. Okay, fine. Since it's giving us 5 results, we want to see if it can give us more than 5. Okay, giving us more than 5 ports or more results than the previous one we got earlier. Okay, so as you can see, with aggressive scan, this has given us more advanced scan results. Okay, because these are more detailed or more information given than the previous command we've been trying. So we have for 22 the SSH, for 25, and even many more ports that can be done. So you can try that on your own, and you can see still give information about the operating system being used, and it also went as far as performing trace routes, okay, using the port 888. So this is also more aggressive information. So lastly, I am going to be showing you how to save your scan. Let's say you did a scan and you want to save it to a particular file. Okay, so you write nmap space nmap scan me, that's nmap.org space -on. Okay, we save that nmap task .txt. Okay, see if we have Nmap here. Okay. Okay, so Nmap is identified. Let's see if we have our content there. Nmap. Wow, and as you can see, the file saved has the details we needed from Nmap. So it has captured all those details and saved it. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any observation, any ideas, please don't forget to comment below. Bye.